Yes. In A Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog, child psychiatrist Bruce Perry educates readers on how early life stress and violence affects a developing brain. His research shows that kids living in urban poverty areas are twice as likely to develop PTSD than soldiers returning from Iraq. PTSD. Known as post-traumatic stress disorder, but the word order unconsciously changes in different wars, so how about you try PTSD? Prepare to see dangers, because at the age of 7, you just saw your older brother get shot by a rival gang who wore bandanas around their mouths because they were too afraid to fight with words. I guess it's better to bite the bullet than to swallow your pride and talk it out. And now you have to PTSD, phone the sleep doctor, because at this point, your brother lays unresponsive, all because a drive-by was shot and directed at the wrong kid. See, the clouds become dense and thick with a storm of tears caused by the twisted and sick, and all your mother can do is PTSD. Pray the suffering's done, because the prognosis of tense stress and death are high for her next child as they become the practice target, surviving discrimination from police who troubleshoot, seek, and destroy without trigger warning. So I ask myself, how can a youth in urban poverty America learn about progression when the latest, when Merriam-Webster sitting on their desk only stops at regression? Question, how can public school systems only converse on academic methods and overall things we can measure, but never about the students' stress and pressures? We forget to focus on them, their perseverance to keep going to school where they pay minimal attention to the material conditions of their lives. Yet again, we tell these individuals that we care about them. At school is their best way out. That if they play by the rules and work hard, they will make it on their way to college. But we disregard the fact that most of these young cats don't have enough room in their head for knowledge because stress is busy playing mind tricks on them. So how can the government help when they fund for the wrong reasons? Fund academics for improvement, fund a better graduation statistic, but fail to find a solution to escalating death rates in the same areas, fail to acknowledge police brutality, fail to make safety a priority over graduation rates. Every kid who walks home is a possible X in a word problem that is only solved by process of elimination. I mean, what's walking across the stage good for if most seats are empty? So America, don't overthink it. With these individuals, think about the past before you start focusing on their future. So think back to 1943 when Maslow introduced his framework for hierarchy of needs, and work your way up. Learn how to address their struggles. Secure their silver lining of striving to live despite death whispering in their ear. Feed their tenacity to grow. Shelter their needs. Let them know how much we need them.